Hey, what's up guys? It's Kutter28 here with 4 Next Level Gamers, and I am playing some Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag multiplayer on the PS4. Now I know I've been away from the multiplayer scene altogether now for a long time. I've been out of trying to take care of a few other things. It's kind of nice to get back into the hot seat and get this thing back up and running to the way I really want to see it, and help grow hopefully our channel and further the site and everything else I'm looking to do here. So got my PS4. I did not go to the midnight launch. I don't know how many of you attended the midnight launch. I just was lazy, I guess, and waited the next day. So I picked up mine the next day, got things set up, and I downloaded Assassin's Creed 4. I didn't even purchase a Sony exclusive. I went right for the Assassin's Creed series. A long-time fan of the game. A little burnt out, to be honest, after Assassin's Creed 3. If it wasn't for the fact that Desmond ended his story in Assassin's Creed 3, I probably wouldn't have finished that game in the slightest. Now, having said that, going back into the golden age of the pirates, everything's changed for me. And that excitement that I had from the early days of Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, as Ezio and stuff, it's all come rushing back. This whole Edward story and where his tale is taking him has me hooked. I am so excited to play Assassin's Creed again, and I'm getting right back into the multiplayer now. It's kind of hard to go back and forth as to which way I should go. Focus on the story or focus on the multiplayer, this, that, and whatever. I think, honestly, this is going to be my first platinum for the PS4. I'll be working hard to get that one. There's lots to do. The map in Assassin's Creed 4 is huge. Now, I waited for the next gen. I did not go current gen Assassin's Creed and then upgrade it for the $10 that they were talking about. I didn't do that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted the full experience all at once so I can come and go as I please, not have to start all over, because your save file didn't keep with it, right? So you had to purchase the game, start all over again. So I decided I was going to wait. So I waited, and here I am, loving every minute of it. Man, this is a ton of fun. Holy crap. Everything's changed, too. I was recently at an Xbox One event with a buddy of mine, and we were down there. We were talking to one of the developers, Eric, and he's the lead. So I shouldn't call him a lead. I'm not 100% sure on that, but he's one of the level designers on Assassin's Creed 4 single player campaign. And through talking with him and such, I asked him a couple questions, and immediately when I picked up the controller, everything felt smooth. The free running felt where it was supposed to be, versus Assassin's Creed 3. Everything felt, the roof lines were not where they were in previous editions. Everything was so far spread that you couldn't run continuously from one side of the map to the next. Everything felt chopped up. It felt broken, in all honesty. So I asked him about that, because immediately I started playing, and it felt everything was closer together. It felt smooth. I felt like I could run from one ledge to the next without falling or hitting a ledge and dropping or anything like that. And Eric said that that's one of the things that they heard from the community, was the free running was broken, in a sense, right? So Eric said that they went in and they tightened everything up, and everything is now smoother. I'm sure a lot of you have actually played this by now, so this shouldn't come as any surprise whatsoever, but it's definitely a lot more clean compared to what we were dealing with in Assassin's Creed 3. They introduced the free running in the trees, which I thought was a fantastic addition, but when you got into the city, everything fell apart. So now it's a mixture of everything, and it all feels fluid. It is fantastic. It is smooth. So that was a nice addition. I also asked Eric, what's the biggest transitions or perks we're going to have going to next gen versus the current gen version of the game, and he said that in all honesty, they wanted to keep the experience the same, but heading to next gen was obviously going to be prettier because of the graphics, and now it is in 1080 on the Xbox One and the PS4. And he also stated that everything was just going to be running at 60 frames. So as far as gameplay wise, the story, missions, everything else is the same. The mechanics are the same. it's just going to run smoother and look prettier on the next-gen consoles. So if anybody's not able to pick up the next-gen systems and wondering, should I wait or should I just go out and experience it now? Go out and experience it. If you're not sure when you're going to get that next-gen system, don't wait. Just go get it. There's no point in waiting because they have not enhanced anything besides the visuals and that kind of thing for the next-gen system. So you're not going to get any extra levels or any of this or that, or certain things you're not going to be able to experience. So everything, the experience is the same, so definitely run out and get it. You're going to have a ton of fun. I'm still in awe of the fact of how beautiful this game is looking. You're out at the ocean and you're traveling around with your crew and stuff, and you look out of the water and it's fantastic. When that rain hits in and those swells hit you and you're getting bombarded with waves and there's ships all over the place and the weather effects turn on a dime, it's pretty cool. Definitely a ton of fun. But like I said, I am back. I'm going to start pumping out a lot more videos. I found a way. I don't have a capture device currently that'll allow me to capture the PS4. They've got, I believe it's there's some coding on the PS4 that blocks from the current capture device that I have. So I've kind of gone about a different route of getting my footage. It's still legal. Don't think I'm not working with the system here. So everything works good. So I'm going to be pumping out a lot more PS4 stuff for you. I've got some Resogun we're going to try and get up as well. It's a cool game. It is what it is. It's hard, but it's a shmup. So side-scrolling shooter kind of thing. It's pretty cool. I'm playing some Contrast. Contrast is pretty fun as well. And there's also Warframe and Blacklight I'm going to get into as well. To be honest, I've been playing Contrast, Resogun, and mostly Assassin's Creed. Actually, a ton of Assassin's Creed. I played it on the Vita too because the PS4 has the cross-play, the remote play with the PS4 and the Vita. When the kids or my wife wants to watch the TV, I just turn it on with my Vita and continue on. So there's a ton of side stuff to do, like collecting animus fragments and all those kind of things. There's some shanties you can get, all those, the things that don't pertain to the story per se, but are extra features, like getting the treasure chest so you can get the loot and all that kind of stuff. So I focused on that when I'm on my Vita, or just go out in the ocean and mow down on the number of ships out there and loot them and rob them and jump ship and all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely awesome to have. I'm playing a lot more games now that I have the Vita with the remote play functionality because my TV isn't being occupied per se. And if it is, then it doesn't matter because I just continue my game on with the Vita. Tried the Vita, tried using the Vita with multiplayer. It works. I'm not complaining about that it doesn't work. My issue is that it's small, hard as hell to see anything. So the drawback is obviously going from a big screen TV down to the 5-inch little OLED screen, which looks great. Everything runs smooth too. It is awesome to see how well this thing works. Definitely something that should have been on the PS3. Missed an opportunity there, but they've started from the ground up and brought it on the PlayStation 4, so that is fantastic and awesome to see. Yeah, having a ton of fun with that. And like I said, it works great, but it's so small, there's so much going on, and it's hard to pick out who the pursuer is versus your target and this and that. So often I'm playing more for just the hell of it than actually try and win on the Vita. So I might try some Wolfpack mode on the Vita instead, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll give that a shot. But Xbox One, haven't been able to pick one up yet. Definitely something that I'm going to be looking to do though. That's something I still want to work on. Other games, just Battlefield 4 I wouldn't mind trying. I got a couple buddies that are trying to bug me getting into Ghosts. I can't do it. It's just not for me. This is why I'm playing Assassin's Creed, right? I'm a third person kind of guy. I'm not out there to run around and shoot people as much per se as there's more try and get the stealth aspect of it. So Assassin's Creed, definitely my kind of game. Nice to have it back. Definitely burnt out after the last one, but this is a ton of fun. Everything feels the way it should, the way I felt when I first started playing the series. So it's fresh, everything's new, it's not a repeat. There's definitely some animations that they've carried over from previous editions that I would like to see changed in the next iteration of Assassin's Creed. Just some of the taunts and stuff, it's just recycled animations. So hopefully, with them going completely next gen, that they'll be able to focus more on some of that other stuff and not use some of that recycled animation work, because it gets repetitive and you want to see something new. Or at least I do. But anyways, guys, it's nice to be back. You guys are definitely going to see a lot more of me. And until next time, I am Kutter28 with 4 Next Level Gamers. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next level. I'm out.